First of all, tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Ebonie and I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Now, Ebonie, tell me a little bit about how did you get into the industry for the entertainment business?
I actually started dancing when I was about 20, and I knew a friend from high school that danced, and I just called her up one day and said, hey, I'm ready to come and try it out, and she brought me to the club and I loved it. I love everything about dancing. I love being on stage and just communicating with all the different types of guys, really. If you don't listen to how those guys made their money, you're crazy.
So you actually pick up ideas.
Yes. I feel like as a young woman to hear how these guys made their money and how all the different jobs they've had throughout their lives, I mean, it's so inspiring to just know that you could do anything and you'll end up anywhere if you really believe in yourself.
Very good. Now, what you said when you were 20 you started getting into the industry. Mm-hmm. Did you have anybody that helped you along the way when you first started?
When I first started, there was a young lady who had been working at the club for a little while longer than me, and I kind of touched on her a little bit and just picked up some of her moves, and she really taught me the importance of having good customers, and that's really what I try to focus my dancing on the most.
Entertainer of the month, and obviously your goal is to be Entertainer of the Year.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know, we talked about Entertainer of the Year being in Las Vegas for the AVNs.
Yes.
So tell us how you feel about the AVN Awards and your and what you've learned over the period of time.
Oh, the AVNs are so exciting. I actually started watching them, I think, about 2 years ago, and I just was flipping the channels and on Showtime in the middle of the night it happened to be on, and then they showed the next year, and then I just saw the progression of every year how much classier and bigger the event got, and it's just becoming so mainstream, and it's something that I would love to be a part of.
Very good. Now, as far as being Entertainer of the Year, what would you do with the money if you won the $100,000?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, first of all, I would blow some of it, half of it probably, because I'm a woman who wants the finer things in life. So I'd probably buy something of a diamond, something fur, and then I would try to figure out how I'm going to step my game up to the next level in this world. I don't know.
Very good. Very good. Now, have you... you know, so tell me a little bit about your family life. I mean, are you kind of a secretive dancer, so none of your friends know, or are you kind of one of those girls that like to promote and increase your business? And
I would say that I'm both. I like to keep it real with my family. I don't like to hide secrets. Secrets are ugly and they just kill the joy in the spirit. And so when I first started dancing, I did tell my mother, I told my sisters, I told my loved ones, and I think you need that support. And it's nice to be able to be honest with your family and friends, but I think that everything with a little discretion.
Very good, very good. And as far as income, we look at the entertainer and to be more like the athlete, because we know that you make more than somebody that might even come out of college. In today's world, college people only come out maybe making $35,000 to $40,000 a year as an intern or, you know, starting out. So kind of give us a ballpark idea of where you're at financially. Do you make obviously pretty good money, I take it?
I think I do pretty well. I'm not going to complain. I mean, I do have a few customers that really look out for me and my livelihood, and without them, I don't know where I'd be today, so thank you very much, guys.
Now, with being Entertainer of the Year, obviously you want to get as many votes as you want, so
yes.
So you are from Detroit. You're going to
yes.
be competing against 12 different cities
yes.
And 17 girls. Why should I vote for you?
Well, I just think that I'm just full of ambition, and I think I just want to have a good time and live it up, and I'm 24 and I just want this so bad. It's a platform just to have a good time and someday make a difference, you know?
Very good, very good. And as far as everybody says they have good stories and bad stories. You know, when it comes to a fisherman, they always talk about the fish that got away.
Yeah.
So now I know that there's always good points and bad points in every career. Obviously, in the dancing career is the same thing. Mm-hmm. So tell us the greatest experience that you've actually enjoyed in the industry And then after that, I want to know what the worst experience was.
Okay, I think my best experience would have been just being able to afford the nice vacations that I put myself on, going just on a whim to Vegas with my roommate. I mean, I know that if I was any other 24-year-old, I wouldn't be able to just get up and go like that, and I had the most amazing time. We actually ran out of money the first day that we got there, and being an entertainer gives me the luxury of being able to call one of my nice customers and have them wire me out money after blowing all of my money. So without dancing, I know that I would not have been able to do that.
Very good. Now let's talk about the bad story.
The bad thing, the only negative thing that I've found so far about the dancing is just the boyfriend situation. It gets very difficult because the balance between keeping my customers happy and having a boyfriend I've never been able to find. So if I'm being a good girlfriend, I'm not being a good stripper, so I just prefer to be a good stripper because that's what makes me happy, is having money. So those relationships fulfill my life and fulfill that void of a boyfriend anyways, so I have no complaints really. I guess if you want to say that's negative, but...
Very good. As far as the last thing you want to add for the guys out there that'll be voting for Entertainer of the Year, anything you want to say?
I would just like to say, gentlemen, that, I mean, vote for me. I'm a good time, and I just want to come to each and every one of your cities and party with you, and I'll only be able to do that if I get this grand prize. So, please.